Hello and welcome back to Still Sassy. So, as we prepare to wave goodbye to January and say hello to February, let's talk about something I know many of us struggle with: sticking to those ambitious New Year's resolutions. Now, don't worry, this isn't a guilt trip, it's more like a friendly nudge with heaps of helpful advice to get you back on track. Now, for one reason or another, only 16% of people stick to their resolutions, with most giving up within 6 weeks of starting. This is why resolutions are repeated year after year, but hopefully not this time. So grab a cuppa, make yourself comfortable, and let's dive in and get you back on track. Now, before I get going, I would love it if you would like this video and subscribe too. That way we all benefit. So why does keeping New Year's resolutions feel like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded? It's really hard, isn't it? We start January with the energy of a superhero, but by February it's more like, what resolutions? The gym's suddenly not very exciting at all, and the chocolate cake looks more tempting than ever. So first off, remind yourself that it's natural to struggle with new habits. The key is not to beat yourself up. Every day is a new opportunity, and it's okay if you have days off. Consistency over perfection is what leads to long-term change. It's a well-known fact that it takes 90 days to start a new habit or change a habit. That's 90 days of doing things differently and regularly. So in some respects it's not that long, but it feels like an age when you're in the thick of things. Now, one thing I suggest is to not think about having made resolutions. Instead, reframe that word to life goals. Whatever it is you're challenging yourself to do is going to make things better or easier for you in some way. No one sets a goal that's going to bring them grief. So get motivated by remembering how things will be when you have achieved these goals, how good you're going to feel. Now keep this in the front of your mind when you have a wobble, like we all do. And then we've got the overload trap. Here's the thing, we often bite off more than we can chew. It's the natural way. Trying to juggle too many resolutions at once is like trying to bake a gourmet cake while learning Mandarin at the same time. Ambitious, but a recipe for disaster. Prioritise your resolutions. Focus on one or two key goals rather than spreading yourself thin. Mastering one habit at a time builds confidence and momentum, making it easier to tackle additional goals later. Changing one thing is fine. We don't have to do everything at once. Then we need to talk about goals. Your goals. Are they truly yours? Or are you chasing what someone else thinks you should be doing? Remember, a goal worth pursuing is one that lights a fire in your heart. Take time to re-evaluate your resolutions right now. Are they truly important to you? Do they answer your why? Is there a purpose behind them? If a goal resonates deeply with you, you're more likely to stick with it. If not, it might be time to adjust what you are trying to achieve to align more closely with your personal values and interests. Give yourself a better chance by making your goals uber exciting. And then we move on to accountability. Holding ourselves accountable is key. If you promised yourself you'd read more, ask yourself why you haven't yet turned off the TV to crack open that book. Share your goals with a friend, as having a supportive community works wonders. Knowing that others are aware of your goals can significantly boost your commitment. Regular check-ins with them can provide the external motivation you need. So, find a good friend and tell them what you're up to. Now I want you to think about owning your own journey. Remember that you are in control of your actions, so celebrate your successes and learn from your setbacks. And remember that taking responsibility empowers you to create the changes you desire. And then you need to give yourself permission to change. It's okay to change your goals. Life isn't static, and neither should your resolutions be. If a goal no longer serves you or feels unrealistic, adjust it or ditch it in favour of something else. Flexibility in your approach can lead to more sustainable and enjoyable progress. That's what we want. Then you have to believe in your ability to change. I can guarantee you are capable of more than you think. You have already shown strength by setting goals in the first place. Remind yourself of your past successes and the challenges you've overcome. You are capable of achieving what you set out to do. You really are. But if you've hit a snag, then start again. It's not about failing, it's about getting back up. Each day is a new level in the game of life. And guess what? You can start again many times. Don't let a lapse become a collapse. If you stumble, shake it off and begin again the next day. Progress is rarely linear, and every step forward counts. Talking of steps, small steps, my friends. Rome wasn't built in a day, and your resolutions won't be achieved in a week. Celebrate the teeny tiny victories. Break your goals into small, manageable tasks, and they add up to significant achievements. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So take that step now. And then have a think about what's stopping you. It's worth taking time to identify these roadblocks. Is it fear? Lack of time? Lack of knowledge? Embarrassment? Once you know your enemy, you can plan your attack. Sometimes it's worth asking a friend or your partner, etc. What do they think is standing in your way? They may see things that you don't. So don't wait too long. As soon as you realise you're not making progress, ask yourself and others why. Keeping your New Year's resolutions alive is possible, and it's a journey worth taking. Embrace the bumps, enjoy the detours, and remember, we're all in this together. So, on behalf of all of us, here's to a February filled with progress, no matter how small or how big. I hope these tips were useful and that you'll now be able to take some more steps towards achieving your goal. I'll see you in the next video. Keep those resolutions burning bright now.